fifth grade. It's time for fire safety, and today's topic is
holiday safety.
The winter holidays are a time for families and friends to get together, but that also means greater risk for fires. Following a few simple tips will ensure a happy and fire-safe holiday season. Let's see what our friend Dan can tell us about holiday safety.
Hey, Dan. Getting ready for the holidays, I see. Did you put lights on your house this year? Whoa! How many sets of lights did you connect? 18. Dan, that's way too many. You need to look at the box for the maximum number of light strands to connect. Well, what are you waiting for? That's the way to do it, Dan, old boy. Dan, isn't that your Christmas tree? Look at all those dropped pine needles. How long has that tree been in your home? And Dan, what is today's date? Have you been watering the tree? That's not enough water. A tree needs to be watered every day, and it takes a lot of water. That tree has become a fire hazard. It's time to get it out of the house. That's much better, Dan. Say, what's that alarm for, Dan? You're quite the inventor, aren't you? Happy holidays, Dan. Remember, read packaging for the number of holiday light strands to connect. Water your Christmas tree every day. Remove the tree from your home when it's dry.
Dan was a mess, wasn't he? Let's talk about a few of the things that Dan showed us, like outdoor lights. Some lights are only for indoor use and some are only for outdoor use. Look for the UL label on holiday lights. A red circle around the UL letters indicate that lights have been tested and certified for outdoor use. This is important because of weather. UL stands for Underwriter Laboratory. This is where things get tested for safety. You always want to look for the UL label. Replace any string of lights that have worn or frayed cords or loose bulb connections. These are fire hazards.
Before you hang those lights, be sure to check for broken bulbs, this or like this, and for frayed wires. If you have broken bulbs, be sure to replace those. Don't leave them like this. And if you have frayed wires, you need to throw away that strand of lights. Both of these are super dangerous, and we want you to have a safe and fun holiday.
Does this look safe to you? If you say no, then you would be correct. So how many strands of lights can you safely plug in together? 2 is a safe idea. Follow the instructions on the package of the lights you're buying. The number of lights you can string together is determined by Underwriter Laboratories. There's that word again. They've done the math for you. Let's take a look at our tree. When picking out your Christmas tree, be fire smart.
When choosing your tree, make sure to pick out a nice green tree and one that is not dry and losing its needles. If you give it a hug and the needles come off, then it's too dry and you need to choose a different one.
Well, I guess we better concentrate on finding a nice Christmas tree. I suggest we try those searchlights, Charlie Brown. This really brings Christmas close to a person. Fantastic. Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit. I don't care. We'll decorate it, and it'll be just right for our play. Besides, I think it needs me.
Charlie Brown picked out a cute tree, but it was losing a lot of needles. If you see this when you shake the tree, it might be too dry, so pick another tree. Or give that tree a big hug. If you come out sticky and covered in sap, then it's probably still fresh. Right before you put the tree in the stand, cut 1 inch or so off of the bottom of the tree. All Christmas trees contain resin canals in their trunks. Once the trees are cut, the resin or sap will begin to block some of the pores, making it slower for the tree to take up water. So what could happen if your tree is too dry?
Hurt Nate. Oh,
3,
neat.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 10 seconds in right there. Your house is in trouble.
That's like 10 feet up.
Oh, that's way more than 10. You're looking at almost 25, 30 there.
Burn, baby! Burn!
I didn't abscond.
That
It's
is
very
licking
warm.
the ceiling.
It's very warm. Oh.
That has now touched the ceiling in there.
Now too warm for me, and also there is a bit of a concern. I don't want it to tip over on me. I also don't want any extra sap that may still be in the tree
or just
to
hot
pop and hit
ember
me.
pine needles falling down on you. It is raining embers in that room.
That's so pretty.
That does look very, very cool.
It does.
And by cool, I mean exceedingly
I
hot.
would say that was less than a minute.
Oh, within 30 seconds, your house was in serious trouble of just all burning up.
Yeah, your living room is up in flames.
And look at that, just orange rain in the air.
Yeah.
Like
Like
oh,
it's.
that's beautiful.
I feel like we could get close to the tree now, but I'm gonna wait until the.
It just stops raining soot and embers.
Guys, don't let your trees dry out. Come on.
A tree can drink a lot of water. It may even drink 1 gallon per day. A cut Christmas tree absorbs surprisingly amount of water, particularly during its first week. Check your tree stand daily. Don't let the water fall below the level of the tree trunk. Let's look at candles. Candles are pretty to look at, but remember, they are an open flame. Never leave a candle burning in a room by itself. Blow out all candles when you leave the room, and never go to bed with one lit. Keep candles at least 12 inches away from anything that can burn. Use candle holders that are sturdy and won't tip over, and put them on an uncluttered surface. Try to keep flashlights and other battery-powered lighting ready in case the power goes out. Candles are also a big part of the holiday season. Never leave a candle burning unattended. When you go to blow the candle out, make sure that your hair is not near it. Blow from the side. Make sure it's fully extinguished before you leave. One alternative is flameless candles. A great alternative to flame candles is a flameless battery-operated candle. Some of them even come with a remote control that lets you adjust the flame. One alternative is flameless candles.
2 reasons you do not want to burn your wrapping paper. 1, it burns really fast and can cause chimney fires. 2, it gives off a chemical and odors that can make you very sick. So do not put wrapping paper, ribbons, or anything else into your fireplace.
During the holiday season, it's all about cooking. And when you're in the kitchen, if you have a grease fire, always remember, simply put the lid over the pot to put that fire out. Never put water on a grease fire. If you should have a grease fire, remember, never try to pick the pot up and walk. You can see the glowing on my face. This would be the fire on you. Let's review a few of our safety tips. Before hanging lights outside, make sure they are approved for outdoor use. Replace lights that have frayed wires. Keep decorations away from candles and your fireplace. Never leave candles burning unattended. Always put them out before going to bed. Water a live Christmas tree every day. Plug no more than 2 strands of lights together at one time. Test your smoke alarm and your carbon monoxide detector, and practice home escape plans.